Scenario. A car is traveling on a horizontal track and the following data is recorded for the first 5 seconds. Question. What should the data point be for the next 5 seconds so that the car returns back to its starting position? Here's the answer. You need to understand that the points down here can give you position if you take the area. The area under the velocity versus time graph will give you its position. So the area under the velocity versus time graph for the first 5 seconds can be demonstrated by that blue area. That tells you how far the object has traveled. You can't compute this because this isn't a complete triangle, but you can estimate it to be roughly around 5 meters or less than that. To find it to return back to 0, you notice that this, for the first seconds, demonstrated that the object traveled at least 5 meters given that area. So it has to come back at 5 meters. So the area that you want here has to be negative 5 meters for it to show that it came back. Because to return to the starting position, the new area must be equal in magnitude but negative, so that the total would be 0. So the area for the blue added to the new area, which is going to be in red, together they make 0. That demonstrates that it returns to the starting position. So that's why these points that I am graphing here on this area is the same as the points for the blue. It's just rotated 180 degrees. So here you should see that they're identical but reflected. So these two areas here, when you add them, will be equal to 0. This would be the points that it has to travel in the velocity versus time graph such that it will return back to 0.